some cases just got off the operating table. I think it's a great thing to wear a mask. I've never been against masks, but I do believe they have a time and a place.
President Trump is, he's very clearly seized control of the Republican Party, and the rank and file of the Republican Party are very much looking to him for cues on how to respond to things in sort of the culture war that he's really sort of championed. And wearing a mask has become very much a battleground in that culture war. And we see in our Axios Ipsos data, for instance, pretty significant divides between Republicans and Democrats saying they actually wear masks when they leave the home. And I think it comes back to the president and the example he has been setting. And we see that here in this new Hill-HarrisX poll where, the public is a little bit divided on if Trump's refusal to wear a mask is affecting other people. A plurality of Americans think his refusal makes Americans less likely, 44%. But there's a huge gap by partisanship, of course, on that measure, where a clear majority of Democrats, 63%, think that Trump's refusal is making other Americans less likely to wear one, versus a minority, only 22% of Republicans saying the same. So Republicans don't see the president's behavior as driving other people to do things or not to do things, and yet Republicans are refusing to wear masks. So, if it isn't necessarily being driven from the top, from Trump, they have to sort of find some other rationale for it beyond sort of public health, which is, it's been pretty clear consensus for several months now that people should be wearing a mask to help fight the outbreak of the disease. I mean, he's going to have to continue to do it. Like, one instance of him wearing a mask out in public isn't really going to move the topic that much. And even more than that, like the people in the news media who sort of follow his lead will also essentially need to echo that message about mask usage to sort of make it a paradigm. But if the president and Republicans sort of up and down the party start to say wearing a mask is important, everyone should wear masks, I do believe we'll see that gap between Republicans and Democrats on mask usage narrow, because most of the opposition is based on identity, it's based on culture, and politics. It's not really based on people, liking or not liking a mask. Nobody likes wearing a mask. It's just, Republicans have been told that wearing one is a sign of being a liberal and not wearing one is a sign of being a conservative, so they're not wearing it.